Hi everyone. I wanted to share an entry from this book I was given. It's a journey. It's a journal called Why Me, Why Not Me? Your Introspective Journey by Maiden. So let's dive into one page. See one that I filled out completely. Maybe I'll do... So I had previously filled this out. Not completely. Like I've done certain entries. And some pages aren't complete, others are. Some juicy stuff in here. Okay. So this is what the page looks like. The entry, so you have a bigger boom question, and then you have kind of follow-up questions. So the big question, it says, why are you depressed? And for me, I think reframing it is, why can I feel depressed? For me, it's not a state that I live in currently, and I know some people have depression for long periods of time. Me, I can flow in and out of it, and even really not even admit to say I'm depressed. You know, feeling weighed down is a great way of putting it. So why can I feel depressed? Or why have I felt depressed in the past? And so an earlier entry that I put is, when I fall down and I don't feel like I have the strength to get up and do what needs to be done to grow and evolve. I feel like quitting just to have a break, but the relief and pressure comes from surrendering to the freedom of being human. So this is what I put at this time. And then under this, there's a quote. It says, we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. From Anais Nin. And then there's some follow-up questions. So once again, I'm reframing it to say, can you feel depressed, or have you felt depressed because of a failed relationship or career? And I say, yes, both. Can I seek help for my depression? So let's say currently I'm feeling like some heaviness, depression. It's borderline, just with the challenges that I'm facing currently in my life. And so I put, I'm learning to help myself, to listen to my inner voice or intuition for guidance. So that's where I'm seeking help, as I'm going within. And that goes to the quote, we don't see things as we are, we see them as we are. So the external being a reflection of my internal. Do you like yourself when you are like this? If not, what can you do to change to a better you? And my response, and this is today, these follow-up questions I responded to today. I said, I can be very critical of myself, tell myself I'm a failure, that I'm hurting others, ... I can over-question and get too many minds, so lots of voices in my head questioning myself. So what can I do to change to a better me? Self-love, self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and self-gratitude on a daily basis. On a moment-to-moment basis, if I'm feeling the voices in my head are overwhelming me with criticism or judgment. How does your depression affect people who care about you? It brings them down because they worry about me and they're fearful for me, and how it will influence our potential future together. Let's just leave it as that. What is causing the depression? One of the things that I wrote down here was how my behavior is affecting others. focusing too much on the external and not prioritizing me or to know myself better now, quote unquote, time. So more me time, more communication in my head that is supportive, loving. So that's what I'm not prioritizing when I'm feeling that way. So the weight of the many mind, the too many mind, the many voices. So there we are. This is me sharing my truth in a big way. More of my feelings, my emotions, my journey, and this is what I really want this to be about. Time is time. If people watch this whole thing, like, thank you for watching. And I look forward to sharing much more, whether it's from this journal or, you know, deep thoughts with Jack Handy. So just more of myself and being more vulnerable, open-hearted, and sharing my truth. Have a lovely Friday. Have a wonderful weekend.